Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you again for supporting the channel and subscribing and everything like that. I really do appreciate it. It's great to get that message out there because as we've seen, there are lots of YouTubers out there who are against certain parts of not just this government but previous governments, and I think that voice does help in trying to give the government an idea of exactly what the public feelings are on certain subjects. And today I'm talking about free prescriptions. Now I know there are a few comments who have said that the government are going to go after free prescriptions, and there is an article which talks about it. Let's take a look at the article. Okay, so this is another idea that people are putting to Rachel Reeves to try and save money, which is what it's all about. It's all about saving money. And this is talking about urge to scrap free prescriptions for 60 to 65 year olds. They are saying that this could raise more than £6 billion in the lead up to the budget. She's under pressure to scrap free prescriptions for 60 to 65 year olds in a move that could raise £6 billion. The Intergenerational Foundation charity said free prescriptions should be aligned to the state pension age of 66 to help plug a £22 billion deficit in the economy. Government report in 2021, which was obviously the Conservative government, found that raising the threshold would raise £6.2 billion over 10 years. It comes ahead of a budget on the 30th of October. Labour has already stripped more than 10 million pensioners of the winter fuel payments, which we know. Liz Emerson, Chief Executive of the Intergenerational Foundation, said taxpayers spent too much on free prescriptions for those still working. Aligning free prescriptions with the state pension age would improve intergenerational fairness by reducing the cost of the current 1.1 billion items distributed each year, 90% of which are free of charge. Dr. Christian Jimenez, an academic at the Institute of Economic Affairs, said Labour's electoral base is heavily biased towards young and middle-aged voters. They don't do well among the over 65s, and that's unlikely to change. So the age group is probably an easier target for them for fiscal savings, which is exactly what people are saying. They're taxing or removing things from the elderly because they know the elderly don't vote Labour, and so they're not going to lose anything. He said that it could still suit Labour's electoral purposes to curtail the benefit, as their electoral base is biased towards young and middle-aged voters. They wouldn't want pensioner poverty to go up, but means testing old age benefits is a way to make fiscal savings while insulating the poorest from cuts. I think that this is a bonkers idea, to be fair, because I think that again, it's attacking people who can't defend themselves in a way that they know that if that's how they feel, if they feel that the 60 to 65 year olds don't vote Labour, then they think they can get away with it, just like they did with the winter fuel payments, because they know that they're not going to suffer in terms of elections from it. But I think this is why they're doing it. And also, I mean, scrapping it from 60-year-olds to 66-year-olds as they're living up to 66-year-olds, that means a lot of people are going to have to start spending money on their prescriptions. And how are they going to means test this? They've got to means test it, certainly, because there are a lot of 60 to 65-year-olds who don't have the money to pay for prescriptions. And I think that this is absolutely bonkers idea. I don't think Labour will do it, because I think this, together with the winter fuel payment, would cause so much heat on them that I really don't think they're going to want to cause any more distractions. Yeah, it would raise a lot of money for them, but I really don't think the heat on it. I mean, there was already protests outside Parliament on the winter fuel payments by pensioners. If they do this as well, it's going to cause a huge amount of trouble. So I don't think they're going to do it. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. Do you think that people between 60 and 65 year olds, under the pension age, should pay for their own prescriptions? Or do you think that it's a bonkers idea and that they should just leave it as it is? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, as always.